eternal flame above my headstone. The set that I claim is null. X made of bones, it's revenge of the decaying skull. A raging bull till I'm paid in full. They wanna put my face on a penny, then discontinue me. I'm still grateful. If we're not allowed to age gracefully, I'm putting it all out on the table. Exactly what will you take from me? Choose carefully, cause the magical head has no phantom power source and the batteries are dear. Supposed to keep my head up, at the same time drop my shoulder to plow through the nonsense. Since I've gotten older, I've replaced too many parts in this motor. Mama said, knock down the house, start over. Sometimes it feels like life is too long, but not forever enough. One day you can't give it away, the next you basically beg for this stuff. Medical breakthrough, buy your time, sell it to us. Where heaven is an electrical pulse, an adrenaline rush. The metal will rust, rust never sleeps, it's death and taxes. Get a better conversion rate on cash, cause the past is a foreign land. With futuristic looking doormats, sitting outside our present home, which really isn't all that. So we started taking pictures with vintage filters. The villagers all started shopping at Urban Outfitters. I couldn't distinguish any specific difference betwixt small town hicks and big city slickers. Homogenous time zone from west coast to east coast. Now I'm so post and I'm pre-post. Beat most at their own game. I try to eat toast that's whole grain, and I don't need to blow to blow brain. Make them say, I don't give up, I don't give in. What's with this polluted gene pool that we all swim in? This is 5'10" of wishful thinking. I never signed a social contract, so in fact there's no rescinding. You can kindly cross my name off. I've been living a double life to work a double shift that never paid off. This is the second sunset I've seen since takeoff. If life is a cakewalk, I'll serve you in the bake-off. Make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle. You know what I am. Say what, say what? I'm a bad, bad man. Make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say uncle, make them say bound by the blood that's on our hands. Say what, say what? Goddamn. The grave digger creeps into the crypt and then strips the bed to find agendas that are hidden like pigeon eggs. Instead he finds nothing, only ink-dipped feathers. In a sense perhaps the homie's homing instinct's been severed. The coop's been fled to recoup on these booths of lead. Can't hear the primal screams or see through the red. I represent the late bloomers with great rumors to spread. Our brain is like an inflated tumor in the head. Now build a mountain of bills and debts, climb it with a velvet rope. The predators can't find you with a telescope. Run, tell your folks you love them dearly, but it's time for the birdie to fly. Packs himself addressed envelopes and kiss the world goodbye. You're on your own with celestial oaths to sow, an extraterrestrial souls to know. You're a homegrown information capsule with increased value. The more you travel, don't let them plant you in the gravel. Even shackles have shack, that's a shadow reference. We like to break the chains of darkness and we ask for seconds. It's the heart of the Oliver Twisted, calling all mystics. I don't advocate Diablo, Pablo runs the Repo Man resistance. It's 4 decades worth of false first impressions, youngin'. Death comes in threes, you soon to see the second coming. My dad told me I was destined for something, despite the fact that I felt like less than nothing. He said, fuck, I'm gonna make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle. You know what I am. Say what, say what? I'm a bad, bad man. Make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say uncle, make him say bound by the blood that's on our hands. Say what, say what? Goddamn. I'm not just an uncle, I'm somewhat poet. I am dead milk mental, an obscure top 10 list essential. Welcome to the incredibly shrinking Indian giving tree. Time to return the sap, that shit isn't free. I need to keep my head up, at the same time drop my shoulder to plow through the nonsense. But since I've gotten older, I've replaced too many parts in this motor. Mama said knock down the house, start over. I woke up with a tag between my toes and my feet were frozen. I could feel my dreams decomposing and my nose was bleeding. She was ghost, leaving me holding my rib. She did it gently, I could tell by how the sheets were folded. Carefully on this old bed that we hardly slept on. She always kept calm when I said, go ahead, mommy, get gone. I guess her got up and go must have got up and jetted. Fuck it, forget it, there's nothing except for me and my cup of regrets. Come into my love nest, a dungeon of fuck fests. Plunge into tunnels, my tongue wets. Come get some sex, kitty, kitty. Drinking from that titty sink till you're drunk, unless you cry to rich milk that I suckle from the young breasts that are hung less than Jerry Shirley. Don't upset the poet, tapping random body parts like their sturdy drum set components. Certainly some bend and undress just to know what it's like to touch success. The unimpressed by sunsets at night. I'm more than certain she hurts inside from all this shit. Drawing the curtain, blurring the line before crossing it. Calling it quits, a ball of shame is bouncing back and forth. I'm sipping from the same container, down in 6 ounces of backwash. Doused with bathwater till all consequences fade away. Doubts are on back order, false confidence on layaway. I bought a Providence apartment because of the way it detracts dangerous strangers in the tracks, the mangiest of straight cats. But when I let her out the bag, look what she dragged in. An overpowering dad who never let her have things. If this world was mine, I swear to mom I'd give it to baby girl. But maybe if this girl was mine, I'd give my mom a world of babies. Instead of murder cases, waiting for her to save me from unconfirmed aged girls I've dated since the early 80s. I flirt with fate. I heard she's the first lady to be referred to as crazy, cutting out the middle women, cutting out little children. I'm sitting on my couch, sickened to my inflated stomach. The baby in me is kicking buckets and I'm jaded from it. I couldn't hold on to her, afraid of breaking something. No longer knowing the difference between making love and hate fucking. No longer knowing the difference between hate fucking and making love. It's the difference between her virginity and experience with date rape drugs. Who am I to judge while you hide behind that makeup? Look at me peeking out from Kool-Aid stained mugs. Who are you to judge why I got these sexual hang-ups? I look at you, look at me, we're in the same club. Motherfucker, what? Through the sky, leaves darkness in its wake. Now I hear the hellhounds barking at the gate. To be honest, sometimes I don't want you to relate. This ain't up for discussion, it's not a topic for debate. Entrepreneurs, they want to bottle up the hate and slap a label on the glass so hard that it'll break. If you break it, you buy it, and we sold it by the case. It's okay if you just try it, you can hold it to your face. How close can you get without touching it? How far removed can you get from the public? Can you keep a secret? If not, can you tie a slip knot? Can you stand high up on this brick block? Listen to the clock tick, talk and switch gears. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Are they all dancing now? Are you joining the party? Are you celebrating life just by destroying your body? It's a part of your psyche I wanna sightsee. I don't need you as a tour guide, and I don't want you to like me. I was voted least likely, that's it, just least likely. So pardon me if I seem feisty. Bite my tongue like a bullet, take a pull from the peace pipe. Push past the low expectations of me each night. I leave light in my wake, I moonwalk across the floor till I hear the sex kittens all purring at the door. There's something outside that we all want, but inside there's an ex who marks a soft spot till it rots and decays and then no one else cares. It's been 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years. I sell pennies to the well-wishers, I fish through the coin slots, I fall through a girl's bait, participate in boycotts. I demonstrate a demon's trait with a face void of thoughts. That don't launch 1,000 ships, and that's the Helen of Troy's lost. There's nothing in this horse. It's hollow, it's empty, its entry will not be forced. Like an eye socket stripped clean of tears. It's been 13, 14, 15, 16 years.
Me by the trail of demos. Spare me the details, emails, memos. Dookie gold chain letter to whom it make a song.
Put this around your neck until you're hanging on my every word.
Stalking, walking in my big black boots. I'm the DIY artist with thick grass roots. Had a couple managers as a youth. I was too young to know better, but I was like, what does a manager do? Now one of them, he saw dollar signs in my skin color. The other, he said to keep it undercover. Post VIP posse, pre-internet Nazi era. Powers of suggestion suggested I be what I'm not, and that's not me ever. From La Cienega to Meadowbrook Drive, never look surprised. Cut to the chase with metal hooks and knives. Now it's battle time. I stepped in the arena, 13-year-old gladiator freak with the fever for the flavor of a fight on a mic. Followed the leader, Mr. Chuck was the surrogate father, KRS-One the teacher. There I was, sneaking in the clubs, beating MCs to the punch over instrumentals dubbed from tape deck to tape deck. Pause tape mix at breakneck speed. The only whitey in sight that doesn't make me realer than you or faker than you, but I'm authentic, forget it. Started breaking rules 10 years later, still hadn't stopped. Won the biggest battle in a Metallica shirt before the album dropped. A week later, smashed a trophy at a show. Was taking up the space that I needed to grow. Pop, pop goes the weasel. Drop, drop goes the easel, the easel. This is hip hop for the people, the people. Stop calling it emo. I know a kid who thinks he's hip-hop cause he buys it. I know a kid who thinks he's hip-hop cause he never buys shit. Underground and mainstream, some are bound to change teams. Y'all weren't doing this dirt when J. Rue came clean. Before the Freddie Fox conflict with DMX, around the time when Jay-Z and Nas' girl had sex, I used to wake up every morning on a hardwooden floor, living in Brooklyn with a car I couldn't afford. And if I wasn't hanging out in front of Fat Beast Records, I was in the factory mailing out my 12 inches. Nowadays, the DJs don't even spin wax. The fuck a promo copy, buddy, you can download the track. Serato, chromosexual laptop, a hollow existence in a bottle. You sip, then swallow. I trip quick to follow the path that made sense. Started out with a live band, then work with turntablists. Now I strike the match with the back of my front teeth and light up the stage with just speech. Doesn't matter. I remember the days Ken and Dave let me crash on their couch. Then I saved what I could and put the cash in my mouth. When I played in my hood, I had a fraction of ounce till atmosphere put me on, and now we're back in the house. Since the mid-80s, this has been a game of cat and mouse. It's funny hearing all the shit these rappers brag about, knowing all of them are walking around with massive doubts, talking about it's only status and platinum plaques that count. Pop, pop goes the weasel, the weasel. Drop, drop goes the easel, the easel. This is hip-hop for the people, the people. Stop calling it emo. Irony is dead, it's so motherfucking dead. I was there by his deathbed, and the last words that it said was white boy. I'm still sick with an independent record label. I built quick just when I got sick of waiting tables, and in the blink of an eye I waged war. As a known soldier with a soul you can't pay for, I ran a business on my own two legs, known to beg if I needed to with homegrown bootlegs. Cut and paste images of my face, photocopied and stopily place them in a case. Strange famous. I stayed true when school was in session, went to college to buy time, that shit was expensive, so I shamelessly self-promoted the radio station with open doors and opportunities. Eventually made it to Oakland, where Anticon accepted me with open hands. Journals got personal on a $1 advance. We had a hope that a UK label smashed, so I crossed out my eyes and signed the epitaph. This is the hustle of an MC. The distrust is healthy in a dirty industry where the promises are empty. I'm more honest than friendly, more handsome than sexy. Let me bring you up to speed. Humans do a dance that's deadly. Pop goes the easel, the easel. Drop, drop goes the easel, the easel. This is hip hop for the people. Stop calling it emo. Crouched in a corner, and here I am, hiding from the light, seeping out from under. And here I am, crouched in the corner, hiding from the light, seeping out from under the door.
reminiscing of when I was living in fear. Is he here yet? I feel sweat building on my upper back. Children are under attack with every question mark. When testing starts, hearts burn and stomachs knot. Inner organs begin to morph into dinnerless orphans, asking for more things to digest. But I love her. You do? I guess. What part, Oliver? Yeah, except when she tempts men. You know those uncontrollable feelings and thoughts, accept them. Now I accept when she tempts men to extend platonic handshakes. See, I'm all hung up on sex again and untrusting. Is she still talking to him? I'm hung up. Used to be off the hook. Picked up girls and read their motives like an awful book. Put them down, fast but gently, to maintain a crass entry-level position. Last century I had several decisions to make before the new millennium. To secure finances, ask for dollars, did I make a mill or any? Check the Public Record Freedom of Information Act 1, Scene 2, 3rd page, 4th paragraph, 5th sentence, 6th word, 7th letter G. Seems like I ain't make any, and I'm stuck clutching on to my very last penny, loafer. Searching every crevice of the sofa, warning you not to get any closer. I need some space to breathe, and he's making me shovel the snow, cut the grass, and rake the leaves. Take these responsibilities and shove them. These working boots weren't made for running your landscaping business. My hands are shaking, hidden fist holding a dead fish, breaking limp wrists and listening for lisps. Smack speech impediments out your mouthpiece. I'm all alone in the foster home, killing myself with the house keys.
It wasn't too long ago that poetry
You get over me, you get over me, you get over me, you. Baby girl, I done been over myself, out of myself, over the counter and under the shelf, into the wild, out of my wells. You ain't really gonna tell me to do nothing else. Hurl insults to me like that shit helps. Got a malleable muscle in my chest, yes it breaks, it heals, it freezes, it melts, it sees itself in the worst of lights, and it curses the day that I learned to write. The guys are raw, do you even live, bro? Shit, no I don't. Girls are like, ew, he driving Prius, he's saving money, he's hoarding cash. Who does he think he is? What's the point of living if you can't ball and flash? Ball to dash. Even more than half of them broads don't have a passport. I'm a citizen of the world, girl. I couldn't take you there if you asked for it. Oh, I know. Get over myself. All you see is me holding myself. What you don't see is an OG oak tree protecting the forest like nobody else. I pop that lumberjack then in his beard. Had a gold digger one by the end of the year. Let it get so long I can fuck it. After that, I'll let you cut it. Yeah, I'm over myself. So much that I'm just looking down on myself as I watch everybody try to bad talk pride, and they constantly strive to be proud of themselves. Follow the beat of another conundrum. Get out of the heat, rent a cottage in London. I'm on a retreat and I'm under the assumption no matter where I go, there I am. Middle Earth excursion, head to New Zealand. Shoot for the stars and I'm breaking the ceiling. Center of the universe, can't shake a feeling. No matter where I go, there I am. Honey, I've been over myself, out of myself. Extra, extra large, rocking sexy socks with garter belts. You ain't really got to tell me nothing. You already said you ain't really got to say Nath. Goddamn broken record. Oh, I know, I let myself go. I simply slip through my own pathetic grip. Could never really get a firm grasp of my true inner glow. But tell me the truth, you're more pissed that I let go of you, cause it was overdue. In person, your life don't look nearly as well put together as all your photos do. And that's okay, but eventually, since you push me, since you press me, fuck your non-stop toxic drama, carpetbag, and fuck yourself. Oh, I'm the pig. You try to strangle me in a blanket though. You're a GMO seed to breed in my organic garden, wanting my resources to make it grow. Hell no. So courtesy call back, let the pilot fly. I'll be your emergency contact if you'll be my ride or die. Gotta swallow the pride and then follow the footsteps. Out of my mind, I'm out of the woods yet. Trying to find a location that's good yet. No matter where I go, there I am. There I am. Over myself, out of myself, over the counter and under the shelf, into the wild, out of my wealth. You ain't really gonna tell me to do nothing else. Ain't really gonna tell me to do nothing else. Ain't really gonna tell me to do nothing else. You ain't really gonna tell me to do nothing else. Cause I've heard it all before, from a sharper tongue with a lot more scorn, performing self-flagellation with improper form until the copper's gone. Over myself, out of myself, extra, extra large. One in my pillowcase, it keeps me safe when I sleep. Still I keep awake. What if my dream girl pays a midnight visit? I see the world through the scope, but I gain no insight with it. When I get introspective, I put the safety on. Make these songs with the biscuit sitting in my shaky palms. I'm a man now, a real man, not the one who went to 2 colleges groveling over meal plans. I'm staring at the ceiling fan, all wide-eyed, amazed by the ways the blades break the silence. I used to be afraid to fire it. The sound was startling, but now I'm starting to hate the quiet moments. Might remind you of a mic
by the way I hold it to the grill. A homophobic rapper, unaware of the graphic nature of phallic symbols. Tragically ironic, sucking off each other's gats and pistols. I got more back issues than guns and ammo, cause my Uzi weighs a ton, and I never let go of the handle. Hanging on to mommy's pant leg, double fisted, knee deep in shells, kicking ballistics. This dick is a detachable penis, an extension of my manhood, positioned like a fetus. An intravenous hookup feeds bullets to my magazine. Never mind the bullets, my pistol is a sex machine.
Guns, yo.
Sex machine. Busted, I got another gun. I keep it in my briefcase, it keeps me safe at my workplace. Cubicle gangster who's in need of his personal space. Angster of love, unable to look girls in their face, cause I know that only stupid people increase the birth rates. I'm just about dumb enough to hold up a sperm bank, make my demands and then facilitate fur trades. Empty the bird cage and release the mermaids. I got a water gun, I keep it in my mouth. It keeps me safe from the things I like to speak about, but words are leaking out, and all these smiles that I crack are like a dam on the verge of collapse. There ain't no turning back. In fact, I can't hold down my fluids, can't retract statements without water displacement. Flooded the basement, then sought refuge. Removed my waterproof vest, and then I kicked off my wet shoes. Made it to dry land, pistol in hand, fistfuls of ammo, riding on a camel through the desert sand. Lucid dreams are a lot like computer screens. People have pretentious conversations, but I shoot the breeze, blow a hole straight through their long-winded theories. Hold my own and make songs for them to sing with me. It's the same type of heat that Millie used to break the ice with Santa Claus when she made him sing the Christmas blues. Capitalists strung her up for killing them. Every manufactured holiday they sacrifice another victim. Before wartime depression sets in, I get to step in and shoe shine my weapon. I'm hemorrhoid, I'm the leader. You're dead like daylight. I hold my crotch like a 9mm.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine. 9mm. Sex machine. Sex machine.
Guns, yo.
9mm. Sex machine.
A healthy distrust.
Did in my hands, I broke them. You gave me the stone, gave me the chisel. Didn't say how to hold them. Didn't say give away every piece of the puzzle till I was left with nothing.
But I took it upon myself to crush it up and distribute the dust.
Get in a bus, hop in a van, jump in the water, crawl to the land, build another castle out of the sand, break it down and then I get into the saddle again. Going city to city, I'm already lost. Tell the boss who is new in town. I'ma ride this horse till it bucks me off and I'm forced to shoot it down. I'ma take him out for some gasoline. I'ma trade this cow for some magic beans. Make mom proud of the deals that I made, cause I'm just a modern day Johnny Appleseed. But I'm glad that I never passed the jeans and I never put down the axe.
Piano man, gonna check a dance floor, the grace and a painful look on his face.
Cause the crowd is packed and the louder they clap, the less he is able to make the connection between what he sees when he hears certain notes and the hurt that is shown in his facial expression. Don't need your go ahead to go ahead. I know North Fiddle's going easy, but sweet Jesus wants to sleep with me. Way too many moves to learn, but not enough people to put them on. Look at mine, no hands, I built this suit of armor with wooden arms.
The force of my love was strong, a sea lion laying down long, a song in the air, western singer care with a singer can be among song. The force of my love was strong, a sea lion laying down long, a song in the air, western singer care with a singer can be among songs.
Maurício, watching here. 1 minute. Right here. I can show you, yeah.
Maybe you're never really living till you've understood what death is. So I touch the human spirit with lyrics. Some say are breathless. It's that breathlessness that inspired my tired hand to write these endless epilogues that some call pretentious. Living verse existence, surviving verse thriving in an environment. Vitamin supplements and the government's removal of pensions, retirement. Empty out your life savings, cause your wife's handing that knife collection. Could have used some type of protection, but you sliced through it midsection 8. Even though the sex was great, you want belly thin. Didn't want to ruin the love canal, and that's why you went to Syrian. Everyone's got their own opinion. Ask your librarian about alien, legal aliens, vegan terrorists, and all of the vegetarian activists. Male Malkian alchemists, grab a fistful of calculus. Pals you dissed over the lack of apple clue math are pissed. Build like calluses on the phalluses of Alice in Wonder landscapers. Put on your happy face, here comes the handshakers with sandpaper gloves. They want to jerk you off with, to further off quick, cause I prefer the soft lips of a whore's kiss. I lick my wounds and force my tongue into the opening, communicating with infections that took residence when I broke my skin. I've learned their language now, my infectious speech gets sickening, but my poetry has become a scab lads just can't help picking. Tickling too many worldly fancies, whimpering on my hands and knees, crawling fast through laundry mats, pilfering girlies' panties. You heard me? Man, please. I ain't take nothing without paying except for school books and blank tapes. Throwing a canopy from a canopy brain hit me in plain day. Are we game? The we came with we game. Strange famous, strange famous, strange fame, strange.
I listen for secrets hidden in whispers, and in the wintertime I catch them tickling my whiskers, colliding with wind chimes, the type that send shivers up and down tingling spines. Thinking time could stretch if we spin a design inside our web that would catch drifts, the type that blow up birthday candles before we make our death wish. I'm waiting for a message in my calling, I'm checking my voicemail, and I'm answering machines with man-made dreams. Man-made band-aids cover up the seams, and the cover-up seems to only work if the wound never opens up or bleeds. Beads of sweat form above the eyes of a heathen emperor. Won't get on his feet and step outside into the freezing temperature. He wants to adjust the global thermostat, but he's so remote. You can't control the world like that. Come to find these eggs ain't even golden, and I see depreciation in the family jewels the queen is holding. That marriage was fixed. It happened when her feet were frozen. She still remains to be the only one who's seen the emperor's new clothing. The emperor's new clothing. The emperor's new clothing. Just dress yourself.
Yeah. Yo, Slug, Aesop, Illogic, Blueprint, Idea, Sage Francis, Felipe. So Willie Lou's in the house.
Alright, good evening everyone. Out there in rapper world. Sitting at home next to your stereos with a blank tape and a cassette deck. You want me to do something and then throw it up to you? Pause button. I'll get you into the mood or whatever? Yeah, alright. Okay. Yeah. As long as I can get rowdy, son. I have entered this wonderful world of politics, where white collar tricks got me on a proper fix. Still they want me to talk about hollow tips, ganja hits, and vodka sips. They got sick of topics like the apocalypse, so I start to mix lots of shit suggested by outsiders who should get off open their mouths wider. I'd rather go down on the vagina of Little Kim during her period than be forced to make a joke of my existence and be a silly kid who never questioned the placement or purpose of each Egyptian pyramid. I'll stick to eccentric epics and construct another Iliad. Turn on my television and channel Homer, ward off the evil spirits with some incense and candle aroma. That's not as sellable as a vandalist persona, so to hell with bull. I'm a tough guy, watch me crush this can of soda. Tennis putty in my hands, I'ma continue to sit over till everybody understands that sincerity is sincerely lacking in showbiz. Talking about walking a route of evil, giving you whole hips. I'd rather be having you walk the avenue of insight that my flow gives. When an MC records records, question his motives. When a DJ plays that record, question his motives. So you don't understand, I know kids who say they're addicted to sex, when in actuality they're addicted to sexual images, masturbating their brain in intellectual scrimmages. Inside of every conceptual lyricist is a thug rapper, and in every gun clapper there is a metaphysicist. Heads listen to this knowing there is truth in the sarcasm, but whose heart spasm when they hear us execute arts to the maximum potential. Blast an instrumental, find a self-professed freestyle king and ask him to get mental. Confiscate his writing utensils, dental records link the teeth marks he left, biting his pencil to his crab actions. another fraud is identified. Now when there are ciphers, he is no longer let inside. He shall remain an outsider, feel the pain of a pariah. If you got a closed mind, then I'll open your brain wider. Say hi to your jock riding counterparts as I rip your town apart with people you consider confidants. After my mantra starts, bask in my nonchalance, it creates a relaxing ambiance as I drip wax on your body parts. The rapture hardly starts. I'll capture Hardy's hearts with a spatula cause it's probably hot. Catapult some ish to Milosevic till he stops acting like such a bitch trying to make culture switch. And then I'll end the sorrow inside of Denver, Colorado, serving secrets you do not know. ADM, spit a hot flow.
Nothing at last is sacred. Oh, all the great have fallen. What have I done to myself? It's been way too long.
We need to reacquaint, things are different now. I ain't the same man I was. Hi, how you doing? I'm new and improved with even less to lose. A collector's edition version of a virgin drink. Ordering cocktail teller gone way wrong. To the point of no return. Over the edge and burned out before I even got my shine. Holding my head and pure doubt. Out of insight, out of mindful things to shout or rhyme about. I know I was supposed to change the world and all. Looks like the world got to me first. If you can't beat them, join them. Then hurt the team by beating yourself. I'm different, in a different way. The only thing that stays the same is change. While people claim their states, I state my claim. Sage Francis made a name for himself. For the record, my mother calls me Paul, which was my father's middle name, but Ray stepped in and raised me. It's crazy, but this is a game I play called Shut the Fuck Up. Don't bother calling me at all, cause I'm not answering. Is that a voicemail bomb threat or her broken promise I'm mishandling? Gambling away my money issues. Somebody owes me big bucks. My career depends on explosive vacuum sucking me in and poetry struck a nerve in the listenership. Spoken word then got them all interested. No, I don't have to serve ice cream to little kids. I get to serve MCs who think they ripping it, and poets who think they're somehow significant. Meanwhile, both are loud and ignorant and don't know how to speak to a crowd in an intimate environment. I am different in a different way. The only thing that stays the same is change. And while people claim their states, I state my claims. I'm a quiet-natured player who outwardly hates the game. I shake what I got, which is a jingly pocket. Do my mini-market research and make noise for myself when I walk quick. I talk with authority while I question it. When I ask who am I, I'm left guessing. But if you're a poor man's version of anything, it's your self-perception. I am different. How different? So different. How so? So different. In a different way. No shit. Growing up in a microscopic town prepared me well for this petri dish where talk is invisible to the naked eye and they hate the guy they're speaking with. I'm a real vegetarian, no chicken, not even fish. I'm a real underground rapper. My tape quality sucks, my records are warped and my CD skips. Lady Luck is a greedy bitch with itchy palms and a case of the gimmies. But I've got an Audi, if she's got an innie, I'll clean her pipes and then sweep her chimney. The beat that's in me is polyrhythmic. You're only 60 heartbeats per minute. A human second hand me down to earth guy who will thrift shoplift his hip hop. I may be getting too big for my britches, but I paid my dues while the cost was climbing. And if I burn too many bridges, I'll never get off this awful island. As long as I've been rhyming, they only started listening. Cause for a while they didn't like how I wouldn't smoke the pot that I was pissing in. And I had no dead homies to honor while pouring out the liquor I don't drink. You can flash all your shiny objects in front of my eyes and I won't blink. Why? I am different. Ooh, so different. Ooh, I'm different. Ooh, so different. I am different. So different. I'm different. So different. I am different. So different. In a good way. I'm different. So different. Not experimental. I'm different. Interesting kind. So different. Like black hockey players. I'm different. Afro mullets. So different. So don't compare me. I am different. Like special people. So different. But not retarded. I am different. Idiot savant. So different. So they say. Different like a platypus, analytical analyst. By the end of this record, I'll make sure all of y'all know who Sage Francis is.
Mother like her till I persevere. Been to church in years. Right now that's the setting. Couldn't think of a better place to cover my face and have a wedding. Upsetting a plasma mask is getting is melting, releasing toxic fumes. Cover a lots of perfume. Out of my closet of costumes, cartoon versions of myself. Drawn out and after that occurs, time gets consumed. I'm in the dressing room with caricatures. Head is cured, pedicures, manicures, manicure. Not damn sure whether or not the public question will let you in on the answer. Sex in a camper, phony life, trophy wife, menthol cigarettes and cancer, smoking mirrors. So sophisticated. So cool. That bitch was so sophisticated. Split down the middle, this side, come on. more time. Alright, fuck it, this side, come on.